strengthening of our motivation of the bodhicitta, thinking of all living beings. And with that context, then we had the great opportunity to follow the teaching of Guru Padmasambhava, particularly practicing on Guru Padmasambhava, being in his presence and as well as mandala of his entire assembly. We try to follow step by step with the great instructions and the pith instructions that we received. And it's one of the great opportunity and great time that we all had together. And with that, beautiful memories and beautiful time, and as well also set beautiful legacy and kind of plans for the future, and to benefit, to activate that practice in our heart and mind, and then benefit for others. Kind of having those beautiful motivation thoughts, trying to kind of like sizzling in the heart and mind, and then again we follow with these instructions. Some of those.
Yeah. Somebody, Lama Chimed Rinpoche, then Guru Rinpoche, Tesa Dodo Sejana, Guru Rinpoche, that told it in his Sanji, song that in it Tambuchi, or told it in it, told Sanji, go Gandhi, song Tamchi, or Tanaki, and Guru Rinpoche, Lama, Guru Rinpoche, Trinity, and Paro Young Sofa, Tamji Chujong jumps to the Sultan, and Sumajiri, or taking the taste among us over the Guru Rinpoche, and do the use somebody, some JPT, Mamba, and Yin Sam, Marikaba, drop up in the Mari, one hello to the Tit and Anthony touch it.
Now, the essential fuel to practice and continue to bring the growth is devotion and joyful effort and bodhicitta. This we all need. This devotion and bodhicitta, joyful effort, is like, again, it's like fuel. It's like its vitality. It is central column. It is foundation to do practices. Without this strong and firm and continually renewing that every time, our practice and our meditation, our beautiful goal, not always goes smooth. It almost sometimes starts with the excitement and the enthusiasm, but then it's fading away, lose the strength. And what happened many times, kind of feel a little bit depressed, or kind of lost it. All that happened because lack of the devotion, joyful effort, and bodhicitta. Therefore, as we all have this beautiful motivation of devotion, bodhicitta, joyful effort, that's what you all gathered here, we all here, and continue to inspire that with practice, meditation, with the teachings, with that inspired continually one after another, and every day, then our practice will be always glowing, shining, beautiful, and moving forward. Then we will be rewarded by our effort and our practices. We will be joy, from the joy to the joy, happy to the happy, and then reach the final goal of the enlightenment. So therefore, we should always this is basic things, devotion and bodhicitta and joyful effort, it looks like, but it is the really center column, fuel and foundation, and we always remember that to each of us, and to continue to move, and we like to bring the result and the growth of what we set forth, this journey. And this we all have that. We all have, that's why we gathered here. And therefore, recognizing that quality and glorifying and honoring, rejoice of that and inspire, and then continue to move. This is generally known as the being practitioners, being good practitioners. That's what we read in the Guru Padmasambhava teaching in this book, or which you read repeatedly, one after another. He mentioned so many times that again and again. This he always touched to the basic foundation. Again, even though he has highest realization, he is a Buddha, but yet his teaching always touched back to the foundation, basic things. That's what really we have to grow and deepen our practice and then fulfill our goals. And this is again, Buddha Shakyamuni said again, of course, Buddha taught that it is we following the teaching of the Buddha. Always Buddha taught that, and we following that teaching. One after another is devotion and joy and confidence. What we talk is Buddha taught, repeated throughout the teachings. Even Buddha said, whoever remember a Buddha with full confidence and feel the presence of the Buddha, right? If whoever feels the presence of Buddha, the Buddha will sit right in front of them and will bless continually and inspire support. This is the way to entering blessing to our heart and mind. Blessing is have to come, but we have to open ourselves. This is the generally every spiritual group says. It's true. Without this, there's no inspirations, no joy. As we said, they did lead. I mean, we can't really sometimes disappointment, all that comes because lack of the devotion, joyful effort, and then bodhicitta.
Oh, yeah.
So, who will be the loser? Finally, the individual will be then kind of almost victim of our own self.
Lama Yedam Lama Rinpoche. They ended Tangan so Kanyam Nandi, Chancellor Lama Kaseji, Unatam Jitam, Guru Rinpoche, Koran 2 kilos, taking Guru Rinpoche and in Sunday. It's Hamat Nandi, troops in the place.
And therefore, then we have this beautiful devotion, beautiful this foundation, then realization just blooms. Really, it's just like spring. It just lush. Everything comes so beautifully, so wonderfully. All that just has different meaning, but it unfolding the growth, the discovery, it comes one after another. And then we bring the realization of the great Dzogchen, reaching beautiful goal and fulfill the beautiful things in these lives. And that's what known as the good practitioners. In order to do that, again, I mean, we're talking the devotion and bodhicitta, and then we're going to put devotion, as we said, to the Guru Padmasambhava. Guru Padmasambhava embodiment of all the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, Guru, Deva, Dakini, and the Dharma Pala. If we can't visualize all of these things, we're going to bring one simple state as to Guru Padmasambhava, who is the embodiment of all the Buddhas. And for that reason, in many teachings said, body of Guru Padmasambhava represented all the Sangha members. And the speech of Guru Padmasambhava represented all the teachings of the Buddhas, all the teachings. And the Western mind represented entirely Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, everything. So one single state, we see as Guru Padmasambhava and feel strong connection, devotion, and then practice. And then that's what we simple way to connect it to entirely the universe of the Buddha mandalas and mandalas of the 3 kayas or 3 jewels.